Hey guys, it's Kayla here and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for this video because I am partnering with Fabrica. If you haven't heard of them, they are an amazing website. They have tons and tons of fonts and SVGs that you can use with your Cricut machine. They have some really fun things going on with their website right now, so I am excited to share that with you. Also, in this video, I have a couple projects that I made with my Cricut machine. I am giving some inspiration for some class Valentines, and I also decided to add vinyl to balloons for my kids on Valentine's Day, and it turned out even cuter than I had imagined it, so I'm excited to share that with you as well. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribed, and let's get into the video. The first thing they have going on with their website is they have a fantastic deal on their all access membership. You get access to 6 million plus fonts and designs, and most of these come with a commercial license. So if you are selling your projects, you can use a lot of these on those projects. When you download anything, you just have to make sure you look at that commercial license. With this sale that they have going on, you would be signing up for the yearly access, so you would be committing to the full year, but it would just be $4.99 a month, so that's a really good deal. Here's their website, and here's the deal right here at the very top. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check that out. Also, each day for the entire month of February, Fabrica is offering a free bundle that you can download. So that is really exciting. For today, February 2nd, this is the free download. You'll receive 40 premium fonts, and these include a commercial license as well. I've downloaded this for today, and I'll be using 2 of the fonts from this bundle with my Cricut projects. I picked up these fillable hearts from Target, and I am going to personalize them with vinyl. These would make awesome Valentines for classrooms. If you can't find them at Target, sometimes you can find it at the Dollar Tree, and I think you can purchase them off of Amazon also. I downloaded the fonts on the website, and now it is in my downloads folder on my computer. Here is the 40 fonts. I've already installed them on my computer. I'll go over to Cricut Design Space, and the font should be in there. I'll go over to text to grab my font. I am going to click on System. It won't show up if you have Cricut selected, and I'll just type it in. These hearts would make really cute Valentines for a kid's classroom, either preschool or elementary school. And if you have a list of all of the kids' names, you can type that in there. For the sake of this video, I am just going to make 3 hearts and just use my 3 kids' names. And I'll probably just throw it in their Valentine's Day bucket. So I will type their names in here. Okay, now I'm going to figure out my sizing. I measured the hearts, and the widest that I want it to be is 1.5 inches. Any further than that, I think it'll be too big. So I am going to grab Quinn, and I am just going to type in 1.5 inches for the width. Now, if I go to Josh and I type in 1.5 inches, you can see that it's quite a bit bigger than Quinn. So what I like to do in this situation is I like to grab Quinn, and I like to select the font size. I'll copy it, then I'll go over to Josh, and I will select this. I'm using my hotkeys on my keyboard. I'll hit Command V and hit Enter. Now it's the same size, except it's just not as wide. So it looks like it's about 1 inch. So I'll come back over to Emmy, and I want to make the same font size for her as well. And looking up here, it's just a little bit bigger than Quinn. It looks like it's 1.567. And that is all I have to do for this. I am going to be using white vinyl, so I don't need to change the color. I like how bold this font is, and I also didn't want a script or cursive font because most kids can't read the cursive, but I also wanted it to look cute as well, so I really like this font. Now I'll click Make It. I'm going to slide these over just a tiny bit. I feel like it's hard to cut in between these when it's so close together. I'll select vinyl for my cut setting. I was going to use white vinyl, but last minute decided to use this light pink vinyl from Tech Wrap. I'm using my paper cutter to cut it down since it has a little plastic sheet that you can see here. This just helps protect the vinyl, and a lot of the tech wrap vinyl comes with it, so I always have to remember to remove that. The Cricut will cut out the vinyl, then I weed it out. The Eon Emmy was a little tricky, but I was able to get it. You probably wouldn't want to go too much smaller with this font. After that, I just cleaned the hearts with rubbing alcohol. I love my little spray bottle to do this. It makes it so easy. Then I add my transfer tape to the vinyl. I scrape it down and remove the backing of the transfer tape. Then I just line it up on my heart and remove the transfer tape. I use the same transfer tape for the other two vinyl pieces as well. Here's how they look personalized. Seriously, so adorable, very easy. You can add a little bit of ribbon on it as well. I also decided to pick up these little package M&Ms to test out placing it in the hearts, and these turned out super cute. Next, onto the balloons. I found these at a party store in our town. I bought this online and asked them to put no helium in it, just air, but they did put the helium in it, which made it a little bit of a challenge adding the vinyl, but I ended up getting it to work. I'll grab my font for the heart balloons. I am using Classic Bloody, I think. I'm not sure how to say that, but I thought this looked so perfect for a balloon. This little cutouts here kind of reminded me of a balloon. So I'm gonna type in Quinn and Josh and Emmy. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the sizing. I measured the balloon. I couldn't decide between 4 and 4.5, so I'm just going to go in the middle for the width. So I'll do 4.25, and I am going to grab my font size. I'll copy it and paste it. As you saw, I have 3 different balloon colors, and I was really struggling to decide what color vinyl to go along with each balloon. Sometimes I struggle to picture how it's going to look, so hopefully I'll be happy with this. But Josh is going on a red balloon, and for his, I'm just going to do white vinyl. And Emmy's is going to be going on a dark pink balloon, and I am just going to do a light pink color. And then for Quinn, hers is going on a light pink balloon, and I'm going to try a gold vinyl for that. So I'm just going to choose a brown color. So now I can just click on Make It. It'll separate all of these on different mats, and I'll hit Continue. For the first one, I will just select vinyl. This one I'll do vinyl as well, but this last one is a gold chrome, and I kind of have to think about what setting I want to use for that still. I'm using the same pink tech wrap vinyl. Also, with your paper cutters, you can pull out that little measuring stick to measure it. It is awesome. I already removed the protective liner, and the Cricut will cut it out. And then for my last one, I'm using Tech Wrap Gold Foam, which also has that protective liner. I've already cut it out, and I place it on my mat for the Cricut to cut out. Then I'm ready to weed out my vinyl. With this font, how it has those little pieces inside of the font, I definitely would not do this if you are making tiny cuts, like for example the heart that I just did. This one is a little bit bigger of a cut, so it did end up working. Also, this pen tool is a complete game changer. I talk about it all the time, but it makes it really easy to weed those little pieces out. I'll have everything linked down below as well. Now I'm ready to add my transfer tape to the vinyl. Then I just remove the backing. I line my vinyl up on the balloon, then press it down and remove the transfer paper. If your design is bigger or you have more of a round balloon, you might need to cut the slits out, but this transferred extremely well. Now I'll add my next vinyl to the balloon, and one thing with balloons, you want to use a transfer tape that's not too sticky. The Caesar transfer tape that I use is amazing, and it just works really well when I pull it off of different surfaces. By the way, look how adorable this is looking. Here's my last balloon. When I was pulling the transfer tape away, some of the vinyl wanted to stay on the transfer tape. If that happens, just press it back down, then just keep slowly removing the transfer tape. Here's how adorable these look. I wish I could get a better view of it without having my reflection in the balloon. But make sure to check out Creative Fabrica's website and check back each day to see what bundles they have. I will link this font bundle down below as well.